So I just got my brand new 2023 Ford Maverick in lovely hot pepper red. I like the truck. Already taken it to work one day so far. One thing I don't like is this floor mat. I live up here in the Northeast. We get, well, at least it pretends to be winter sometimes, but we will get slush, and there'll be a lot of salt and sand and deal with mud. Go to the beach and get sand all over my shoes, and that floor mat just isn't going to cut it, especially where it doesn't even cover underneath the gas pedal. And over here on the dead pedal, I'm going to put my foot on here, and all the stuff's going to melt, run down here. That carpet isn't going to catch it. It's going to soak into that floor and make a mess. So decided to get something better. Bought a Smartliner. Got them off of Amazon. Whatever they cost, they were worth it. I forget the price. I want to say it was around $100, might be more. But you'll notice good part of the dead pedal is covered. Those of us that grew up driving a standard, that's where we rest our foot naturally. And all up there underneath and around behind the gas pedal is completely enclosed. So I don't have to worry about salt, sand, mud, you name it, slush, whatever it would be, dripping and running and rotting out the floor of my car and staining the carpet. And the nice thing is, Ford had those two anchors back here for the carpet to attach to, and these, because they are a custom fit, snap right in and make a perfect coverage. Over here on the passenger side, it's a little bit better on its coverage, but there's still plenty of edges where stuff's going to run off. There's only one anchor point there. It does cover okay, but these come in a set, and I will have my children or my wife with me, and they will track stuff in the car as well. So we go with a Smartliner for the passenger side, and really nice. It's going to capture everything. It's going to protect. If someone puts their feet way up there, it's about the only time anything might run, but the majority of it is going to roll right down here. It'll be captured very nicely in this liner. And the nice thing is, I've already tried this with wet shoes. It is a non-slip surface, for all that it looks kind of glossy. It's actually rubber, fairly sticky, and wet shoes did not slip on here, which I'm looking forward to. And then in the back seat, where my children and anybody else I give rides to, I'm a pastor and I fairly often give rides to people. I'm a mechanic. I might be probably throwing toolboxes and bags back here at certain points to travel. No floor protection at all. And if you are looking at a Maverick for any reason, everybody states that there is some difference between the hybrid, which this is, and the EcoBoost, which is just non-hybrid. I don't know what it is. In fact, I would love to find somebody with a non-hybrid and see if the EcoBoost will not fit this for some reason. I'd love to know what the difference is. If it, I don't know, maybe the hump's a little different because of extra cabling for being a hybrid. I know that there's always going to be a hump in here because the EcoBoost can also come as the all-wheel drive, and the prop shaft for the rear wheels runs under the hump. So I don't really know what the difference is, but if you look at this one, you can see those, how very carefully they picked up all the edges and anchors and wrinkles and whatever that Ford put in the floor perfectly. And this has a nice lip, so whatever gets tracked in here, rolled in here, dumped in here, you name it, even on the hump, for someone sitting in the middle, will be good. And I know my kids will be riding in here, because pretty soon we're going to be down to just 2 kids. And they've already declared that this back seat in the Maverick, and this is an XLT, is more comfortable than the back of our Dodge Grand Caravan. So that's what they said. They've already ridden in it about a half hour back from the car dealership, and they declare this is more comfortable. This is the one they want to take on trips. Plus, they like the fact that they have a 400-watt inverter and a couple different USB ports for their devices. So there you go. These are Smartliner floor liners. This is the 4 set. I have heard that there is one for the bed, but I got a spray-in liner, so it doesn't do any good for me. But I'm very impressed. Maybe I'll give you an update after we make it through, if we get a winter. We didn't have winter last year, but it got cold for a few days. I think we had one sort of pretend snowstorm that didn't reach everywhere. It was a little slush, that was about it. That's horrible for New England. We should have real snow and lots of it. But I'll let you know, because whatever happens, I believe these are the best you can get for your vehicle.